Woohoo! Trying to keep warm in whatever storm name we got now. I don't know what it is. Are we still in Storm Dennis, or have they changed a new name for it yet? Have they run out of storm names? Oh dear, modern day problem. Oh, we've run out of storm names. Just watched a video now. There's a 20-year-old just bought a bus, old bus to live in. That's it. But more people now are saying no to rent. They are. There was back in the day. It was that you either bought a house if you could afford to, or you rented a house or a flat or rented a room if you couldn't afford to buy a house or whatever. 2020, there's a third option, and the third option doesn't require any need for a degree, none whatsoever. It doesn't need any qualifications, so you don't have to actually get a job. You must have good qualifications. You don't need any of them, right? Yeah? Because you can almost, on minimum wage, or not much more than minimum wage, buy a second-hand van and live in it, and that's it. And that means no rent, which means after you've got your van that you want to live in, and I choose to live in a car because one, it needs less to heat up, smaller space, and it's comfy enough. And there's enough people living in cars in the States that prefer living in a car because it is you're using over 100 years of car design to keep a person, which car manufacturers spend in making a car comfy. If you have a van, you've got to then actually build your bed and make sure that that's it. You've got to just hope you've made it comfortable enough. And there's people that have problems with the beds, so a car is much easier. Just put the heating on. He says, "You ain't got heating." Yeah, but that's it. All you need is to buy a car if you want to live in a car, or buy a van if you want to live in a van, and that's it. You get a 10 quid, 20 quid little cooking stove. Buy a kettle. That's your coffee, isn't it? Tea and coffee. At cost price. Just buy a jar of coffee and you're away. Reminds me of Delboy and Rodney when Delboy's in that little what do you call it? Little plane, paraglider thing. Because Rodney says, "Yeah, but I'll give you a ring on that mobile phone, and we're away." So what Delboy says, "Is that our phone ringing, Rodney?" "No, we haven't got a phone, have we? We ain't got a car, have we?" So there you go. So yeah, great. Only Fools and Horses. If you watch it, if you're abroad, you're not seen it. Only Fools and Horses. Brilliant. Yeah. So that's it. People just need a car, a second-hand car, or a second-hand van to live in that they want to live in. You pay a year's car insurance. Probably costs you about 800 quid a grand, and then you pay 300 quid, about 200 or 300 quid for car tax, and you might have an MOT of about 500 quid, depending. To a grand, I'd allow about that. So, but I'd allow about 2 grand, 2.5 grand. And then just fuel and food, fuel and food. So basically, for half the cost of a year's rent, renting a room in a shared house, you have your own accommodation that you own your accommodation, which means you don't have to pay rent, apart from just you can't tax insurance and MOT. That's it. Those three things, and you can. Then you can work less and enjoy life more because you're not paying bills forever and a day, are you? You're just actually just paying, and then you just move as and when you want to move. Home is where you park it. And people are living this lifestyle. And it's not until you live in a car or live in a van that you live this lifestyle and you meet up with like the van life meetups or whatever, with other people who are living in the same situation as you, living in a van and loving it. And that's it. But you've got to be able to, live in it first to enjoy it. And until you don't live in a vehicle, car or van, you'll never realise just how enjoyable it is. And that's car life, van life for you. Here we go.